Damn, beard looking husky. Growing out that winter beard, you know what I mean? What is up, guys? My name is DJ Eastwood. This is Run It Back. As always, hit that subscribe button if you like talking Philly sports every day. Another car video coming at you because I don't have time to make an official video today. I was doing all kinds of stuff, and now I'm on my way to the gym, living life. Sixers, Jazz tonight, 9 o'clock. What are my thoughts? My thoughts are we are getting Joel Embiid back in the lineup, so the Jazz can't guard our point guard with their big-ass center, which messed everything up against the Suns. It was good strategy. It worked. It took Ben out of his element completely. He totally gave up, didn't want to play basketball. I said all this in my last video / rant thing. But, they're going to have to guard Embiid with Rudy Gobert. And he's a beanpole who can't stop Embiid in the post. So I'm expecting Embiid to put up 30 and 15, like he normally would against a center that's about 7'2", 98 pounds. I'm not trying to clown on Rudy Gobert. He's a serviceable center, but he ain't no stud. You know what I mean? He ain't going to stop Joel Embiid. Embiid coming off of that suspension is going to be extra hungry. He's going to be extra prepared and ready to go. He had to sit out 2 games and watch his team play, and watch his team lose one of the games. So he's going to be back with a vengeance and ready to roll. I expect us to be at full strength. I expect our defense to get back on track. We slipped up against the Suns. Devin Booker murdered us. I expect us to get back on track in that regard. Listen. The Utah Jazz were rated very high at the beginning of this season. Part of that is because they signed Mike Conley in the offseason to be their starting point guard. Mike Conley has always been severely overrated. He's not having a great season so far. He was overrated with the Grizzlies forever, got a gigantic contract, got paid like a superstar, and he's not one. And now he plays for the Jazz, and they thought that was going to put them over the top, adding Mike Conley at point guard. It's a weird addition because Donovan Mitchell is a point guard, so now you got, 2 point guards. I guess it takes some of the burden off of Mitchell to be a playmaker. But the funny thing is, Mitchell's averaging 3.5 assists so far this year, and Mike Conley's averaging only 3 assists. So, who's really distributing the ball? You know what I mean? I will say this about Donovan Mitchell. I've always clowned him for his shooting percentages. So far this year, he's shutting me right up, man. He's shooting 45% from 3. He's averaging 25.5 points a game. Maybe Donovan Mitchell took a whole offseason and shot 1,000 shots a day and really improved his outside jump shot numbers because his numbers look great so far this year. And that's all he was ever missing, man. He's an athletic freak. He can get to the rim whenever he wants. He can dunk on everybody. Donovan Mitchell might be becoming a complete player, man. He might be a superstar in the making, But if you really look at this roster compared to the Sixers roster, it's not even really close. Aside from Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley, then you got Joe Ingles, who's averaging like 6 points a game. You got Rudy Gobert, who's averaging a double-double, but he's not really a scoring threat. Who do they really have, man? I don't see this one being close. I expect the Sixers to be pissed off about the Suns game. I expect them to be ready to go, ready to play, defense on tilt, offense at full strength, Embiid in the post. I expect Brett Brown to be running plays specifically for Joel Embiid. Different looks, different strategies of getting him in the post one-on-one, different strategies of getting him out of a double team, running Tobias Harris and Josh Richardson outside. Speaking of Josh Richardson, he had an atrocious game last week. 2 nights ago. So I expect Josh Richardson to come out and get his game back on track a little bit here. Maybe score 15, 16, 17, 18 points. You never know. Josh Richardson was a 37% three-point shooter in Miami. I never watched a lot of Miami games or anything, but I always heard about Josh Richardson as a scorer, as a young dude that can get buckets, And he looked like that a couple games at the beginning of the season. Last game, he looked completely lost and out of his element. I got to hand it, like I said in my last video, I hand it to the Phoenix Suns wholeheartedly. They played incredible defense that whole game. Their defensive strategies completely took us out of our element, and they beat us because of it. And that has a lot to do with their head coach. The Utah Jazz, I don't really see them messing with us really as far as them stopping our offense. We might give up some points because Donovan Mitchell could go off on us. But they don't really have another scoring threat outside of him. I mean, unless Joe Ingles hits 10 threes, I don't see him breaking, 20, 25 points. I don't know where the Jazz's offense is really going to come from in this game. With Embiid and Horford in the paint, I think this should be an easy win. We had a close win in Portland, and then we had a close loss in Phoenix. I expect us to get a good morale-boosting 20-point win in this game. 127-105, my prediction. I tried to do this last video, but we lost to the Suns. So hit me in the comments. Give me your score predictions. Closest person to the score of to the final score of the game, I will shout you out in my next video. Of course, if we lose, all of that is canceled because we never picked the Sixers to lose. We lost one game, and that's it. We ain't losing again. We're going 81-1. I'm kidding. I know the Utah fans are going to click on this video and get in the comments telling me I'm an idiot. I don't know anything about basketball, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. Give your opinion in the comments. Just don't hit the dislike button, man. It's rude. Why would you hit the dislike button just because I root for the Sixers and not the Jazz? I'm a Sixers channel. Of course I'm going to pick the Sixers to win, bro. It's only common sense. I had a guy when I was talking about Nikola Jokic telling me, I don't expect your channel to grow very much because you have no basketball knowledge. I have no basketball knowledge because I think Nikola Jokic is a soft bum. No, you don't have any knowledge. Hit the subscribe button if you like talking Philly sports every day. If you're not a Philly fan, don't hit the damn subscribe button, man. I'm tired of you guys. Much respect to all Utah Jazz fans, Phoenix Suns fans, any other fans in the NBA, man. It's all love. I just root for the Sixers. It's what I do. You a Sixers fan? Hit the subscribe button. My name is DJ Eastwood. This is Run It Back. Holla at your boy!